Are about to make fried rice. The main ingredients of it is old rice. You have to use the long grain rice. So I say 2-day-old rice is the best. However, if you do not have time, 1-day-old would work as well. Scallions, green onions, aka white onions, a couple of eggs, and the seasonings we're going to use is garlic powder, minced garlic, soy sauce. I like to use the less sodium soy sauce, stir fry oil, and a little bit of browning. Now you can add the meat of your choice along with any ingredients that you want to add into there. So me personally, I love bean sprouts. That's what I'm going to use, but I know people use carrots, they use peas, green beans, broccoli. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but these are the main ingredients that you would like to use whenever making St. Louis style fried rice. So let's go. First thing I'm going to do is start chopping my green onions. So I'm just going to set a couple of them to the side so I can have some space. But this is what we look for when we're chopping it. Do you see how flimsy that is? We don't want that. That has no value. It's pretty a bad part of the onion. So I'm just going to cut the tips off and then we're going to start chopping. So here we go. Alright, so as you can see, the bad part of the onions are actually chopped off. Some people will say that I'm wasting some of the onion, but this is the good part to me. So we're going to go ahead and just chop up some of that, like so. Right, that is most of the green part, so I'm just gonna put that in a bowl like so. I cleaned and sanitized my counter, so do not worry. So let's go ahead and just put all of that in a bowl like so. Alright, I love the smell of green onions. I don't know why, they just do something for me, but I love the smell of it. So a lot of people sometimes discard this part, but for the fried rice we're actually going to use it because it's actually good for the fried rice. It gives it more flavor. Even though we're going to add in the white onion, this still gives it flavor. So we want to go ahead and use that because it gives it texture and flavor. I don't go all the way to the bottom. I leave about this much on. So this is something that we're going to discard, and the rest is going to be in the fried rice. So I have put majority of it in there, but remember you guys, I set aside some things, so I am going to cut more. So let's go ahead and chop this up. Alright, I've chopped up all of the green onions that I want to use in the fried rice. So now we are going to chop up our white onions and get that prepared so that when we fry our rice, it is good to go. Fried rice does not take long, so you have to get everything prepared because you just want to throw it in the pot. Alright, let's go ahead and chop up this white onion. Alright, I have chopped up my white onions, placed them in a bowl. So now we are going to start cooking our fried rice. Okay. So the key to any fried rice is eggs. So what I did was I just scrambled some eggs and I added a little bit of pepper and garlic powder in there because St. Louis fried rice always tastes like it has garlic in it. So I like to put as much garlic as possible. So I have oiled the pan just a little bit with some stir-fry oil. I am going to go ahead and scramble the eggs on medium. And we're going to be good to go. So here we go. Always cook your eggs separately from the fried rice because you still want that yellow color in the fried rice. So we're just going to scramble this. You don't want any big chunks. So these are not like scrambled eggs that you would do in the morning. You want it to kind of be chopped up because you have to fill your rice up with these eggs. The eggs is exactly like I like it. And so we're gonna set these to the side and we're gonna start on our fried rice. All right, so the key to any fried rice is your meat. So what we're gonna do is season our meat of choice. I am choosing shrimp fried rice. No one in my household has allergies to seafood. However, I do know people like steak, they like chicken, and they like salmon in their fried rice. So you choose your meat and we're gonna go ahead and season it. So my seasonings of choice for my meat is going to be my favorite. The Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. Here we go. I'm gonna do a little bit. All right, not a lot because fried rice is already full of sodium. A little paprika for coloring. Here we go. And then we are going to use some garlic herb. It's salt free. It's by Fresh Jacks. So we're gonna just throw in a little bit of that to give it some more garlic taste. And we're gonna saute this in our skillet. And then we will actually start frying our rice once our shrimp is done. So let's. All right, so I have my skillet preheating. It's at a number 8, which is between medium and high, so medium high. And I have my shrimp that we seasoned. I'm just gonna go ahead and toss that in the skillet. And get that going. Just so we can brown that up just a little bit. Okay, I have my wok started. It just has some stir-fry oil in it. It's smoking at this point. So I'm going to just bring it off of the heat really quick because what I want to do is throw in some minced garlic because I want to cook some of that garlic down, but I don't want it to burn. So I'm just going to throw in a little bit right now. So as you can see, I have it in here. Go ahead and just cook some of it so it doesn't burn. You just want it to get aromatic. Keep stirring it so it doesn't burn. And then we're going to throw in the rice so we can start frying some of the rice. So what I'm going to do is take this cooked rice, throw it in the pot a little at a time because I want it to fry up just a little bit. Like so. Just get it coated in some oil. As you can see, some of the garlic is in there. It's coated in my stir-fry oil. I just want to break it up just a little bit so it's not, clumpy. Alright, so I pretty much heated up all the rice, as you can see. So now, what I'm about to do is add a little bit of soy sauce. I told you I'm using the low sodium soy sauce, just because I don't like all that. But it's up to your preference. Use it how you want it. But this is what gives the rice the brown flavor. Right here. Right here. So you want to mix it up. Alright, so let me tell you the secret ingredient. It's going to be browning, guys. We're just going to dab it a little bit because St. Louis loves their rice dark. That's one thing about St. Louis. The rice needs to be dark. So, just throwing a little browning. We're going to get it coated really well. Yep, there we go. Next, I'm going to add in the white onions because that's the freshest and the rawest. So, just going to toss in some of the onions. Like so. I love onions. And everyone in my household loves it too. Alright, now I can add in some bean sprouts. So we're going to do that now. Add in some of these bean sprouts. We like bean sprouts in our rice. That's enough. We're going to add in our shrimp to get that warmed up a little bit more. Like so. Now we're going to add in our eggs. We're just going to toss that in. It's looking so good. Last but not least, our scallions that we cut up. So we're gonna pour some of that in there. Woo. You've been to St. Louis, you know how our rice is. So at this point, guys, we are done. So what we're gonna do is plate this up and serve to our guests. We are done with our fried rice. Alright, so I have plated my fried rice and I paired it with some homemade egg rolls. If you need an egg roll recipe, I do have one on my channel. These are chicken egg rolls. They are bomb.com. I am out. I am heading in right now, you guys. I am about to eat and feast. So go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe to my channel for more recipes.